morning, everyone. Welcome to 8 West. It's a great morning, but it's a slow morning for some people. Unfortunately, you had some obstacles this morning that I know other people can relate to.
You know, a lot of people in Grand Rapids lost power over the night, which I had no idea until I woke up to a little puppy barking this morning. He was my alarm clock, about 20 minutes late.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
But thank goodness, because you got up, but then you realized you didn't have power, and that's why your alarm didn't go off. Right?
Yes, interesting story. I actually had to call Big B Coffee to ask if they had an outlet for me to get ready this morning. So thank you, Big B.
That was really nice. You're regular
really
there,
nice.
And so they accommodated you.
They did,
really cool.
so still to work on time.
That's fantastic. Well, I know that a lot of people are grateful for the storms that we did have last night because we got a lot of rain. I woke up myself around 3:30 because I'm a really light sleeper, and then it just started coming down really, really hard, and I was like, this is great. We really need this.
My grass needs it so bad. So,
yeah. Well, that's got to be like, you know, you were probably really tired because you had a really cool event that you went to last night that made you a little bit sleepy.
I had the most amazing event last night. I think a lot of people know that this is the first year that ArtPrize is now incorporating fashion into the competition.
So cool.
So it was the kickoff last night of fashion joining ArtPrize, and this is one of the photos with the amazing designer. So how it works, it's called Fashion Force Challenge, and it was held at Monty's downtown last night, and 13 designers locally were selected to incorporate their designs in front of a live audience. So they had 3 weeks. Here are some of the incredible designs. Now look at this wardrobe, and this looks like something that you would see couture, right?
Absolutely. I love the green on the right-hand side.
Isn't that incredible?
It's cool.
This is actually, every single piece is made out of t-shirts from previous years of ArtPrize. Isn't that incredible?
Serious? That is cool.
Yes. So, and the winner, Lisa Geneva, she took home $500, and what happens now for Lisa, pretty exciting because she now has a spot in Style Battle, which is also part of ArtPrize. It's a collaboration with ArtPrize and Spotlight 616, and that will be happening in September. So September 27th at the Goey Center. This was an incredible night. I'm telling you, the place was completely packed. It was a fashion event, and I thought, you know what, this is about as close as we're going to get to fashion in Milan or Paris, so I wanted to go all out. I did the big derby hat.
Jordan, I have a confession. I didn't know that was you because you were really hidden a little bit there, a little incognito. You look gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And it was honestly one of the most incredible events that I have ever been to in Grand Rapids.
That is really neat. So. Well, that's good. Style Battle has built a name for itself, and not only, you know, is it fashion, but a lot of the people that do hair and makeup in the West Michigan area come out for that as well. It's a huge, huge event. And so put that on your calendar if you're wanting to experience a little bit of ArtPrize and a little bit of style and high fashion.
That's right.
It sounds like fun.
It was fun. It was also the unveiling of this year's ArtPrize merchandise, which I snagged a t-shirt.
You did.
I did. I didn't bring it in because you have to wait to see. It's amazing.
The
design is incredible.
Can you give us a little hint about colors or design or anything
Okay, well,
like that?
you just saw the photos.
Yeah.
The backdrop is actually the new logo.
Okay, so that black and white kind of diagonal.
It's incredible.
Very cool.
And a lot of the proceeds did go to charity, as well as the next event coming up in September, and it's going to Fashion Has Heart, which is an incredible organization here in our community.
Yeah, and that we've been able to spotlight here on 8 West. Sounds like fun. Well, there is another thing that we wanted to share, a little bit more somber, but very important. It's happening in the city of Kentwood. It's actually sponsored by the city. It's called Cost of Freedom. You may have heard about it. I've been hearing a ton about it, been receiving emails and seeing a lot of different advertising. This may look familiar to you. It really looks to be at the Vietnam Wall Memorial. This is actually in Pennsylvania. The original, we all know, is in Washington, D.C. And it's a traveling exhibition. And this is the first time in Michigan. And it's an 80% replica of the actual wall that exists in our nation's capital. And starting today through Sunday, you're going to be able to go out. It's at the Veterans Park in Kentwood on 48th Street and experience this. And it's a big tribute to the victims of 9/11. It includes a lot of facts about the Vietnam War. It has information about the Korean War and different conflicts that our country has been involved in. Pays tribute to the families. and the soldiers and the military personnel that have contributed to this. It doesn't cost anything to come out. They do take donations if people are so inclined to do that, but it is a really, really big deal for our area veterans and for families. I think of even with kids, of myself, to take my little ones out there and say, this is what happened, and have that conversation. I think for young people of any age.
It's so important.
Yeah, and just really to remember these sacrifices that people have made for our country's freedom and all the great things that we're able to experience on a daily basis. So that's in Kentwood.
Incredible.
Cost of Freedom, now through Sunday. It's big. It's supposed to be breathtaking. A little emotional, I would imagine, for some people. My stepfather fought in the Vietnam War, and I know he's really looking forward to going out to that. It's really meaningful to our whole family.
Yeah, you know, both of my grandfathers both fought for our country, and I've actually been to Ground Zero, and just, you know, being able to see this in our home state, it's really, really incredible, and a great way to incorporate kids and giving thanks and learning those lessons.
Yeah, it's a big deal. They started it all with a big motorcycle procession from the Gun Lake Casino over to that area. So check that out today, tomorrow, or over the weekend.
Wow.
Okay, so we are just getting started here today, but we've got something fun coming up. We're actually grilling a pizza made of all things, one of the ingredients, beer. I got a chance to meet up with Chef Amy Sherman of the Spartan Culinary Classroom and put some fresh local ingredients all together in a very tasty way.
That looks so good.
It was delicious.
Plus, dispelling some of the myths about bariatric surgery. Today, our experts from St. Mary's Healthcare are here. And we have Taekwondo in our studio today as we count down to the Olympic Games.
It's so exciting.
It is so exciting.
The big ceremonies. We already know that the U.S. soccer team won over France.
Yes.
So that's really, really exciting.